and we like to call it more than a clothing brand. We like to call it a cultural hub. Because we like to bring our artists, our people together, and create with them and collaborate with them and shine the spotlight on them. Like, of course, the merch that we do is lit. Is hype. People love it, but we're all about trying to be in the community and touch the community and then talk to our people and empower our people. That's really the main goal.
All right.
Episode 24, right? Yeah, 24.
Yeah, Kobe.
Oh, Kobe episode now. Lit.
Right. We just had our Jordan. Now it's Kobe.
You recording, Carlton?
Yeah, I'm recording.
All right, bet. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 24 of Code 99 Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Myron. I got here Sprad and Carlton. What's up, guys?
What's good? What's good?
What's up? What's up?
And today we got another guest-studded episode. My boy from BX Riders. Shout out to Josue in the building, bro.
What's good? What's good? Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it, man.
What's up, bro? What you been up to, man?
Man, we just out here, man, trying to make the most out of this climate, just working, bro, staying busy, creating.
So I bring you here to this episode of Paco 99 because you, like you said, you've been working, bro. So I need you to tell me what's up, bro, because you have this new book coming out. Oh, not to mention you already published like what, 4 books now already? So 5 in total?
Yeah. 5 in total.
Yeah, so the new book new one's called Not My Home, right?
I am not my home.
I am not my home, bro. So talk to me about it.
Yeah. So a little bit about me. My name is Josue Caceres. I'm the founder of a platform called BX Riders, which operates under a dope clothing brand called Bronx Native. And what we do at BX Riders is we highlight and showcase writers, poets, creatives, and we focus, of course, in the Bronx, which is my home, but we also do it all over the city. We do that through events like open mics, workshops. We do that through publishing, through social media, all that dope stuff. And yeah, I'm into publishing. I'm also a self-published poet. 2019, I published the BX Writers Anthology, which is a compilation of many writers and poets all over the city, sharing their stories. A lot of dope, poems and stories from back in the days. A lot of stories about today's day. And so my new book is called I Am Not My Home. It's set to be released next week, August 27th. And you already know my boy Myron is gonna be there catching the flicks. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah,
and,
always, bro.
Yeah. If you want to know a little bit about the book, so basically last year in April, I caught COVID. Back when it was like really, really bad in the city.
Damn, that was around the time I got it. Sheesh.
What's that?
I said that was around the time I got it too. Blessings to you, brother.
It was
Bad
crazy.
times.
But I ended up in an 11-day coma.
Holy cow.
I was in a coma for 11 days. There's like a bunch of articles online, if you want to look it up. But I ended up in an 11-day coma. I was in a hospital for a total of like 2 weeks. And I did a lot of reflecting after that, and which in turn I ended up writing my 3rd book of poetry, I Am Not My Home, which really follows my journey like during my recovery and really touches on a lot of topics, from not believing in certain institutions, reflecting and family trauma, dealing with love and heartbreak during a pandemic, all taking place in the Bronx, so it's a project I'm really excited for.
That sounds awesome, bro. How did the poetry help you cope with after everything, after coming out the coma and just in that space, we were all stuck home and didn't know what the hell was going to happen next.
Yeah. So I mean poetry has always helped me, like cope with anything in life, just writing, staying creative, creating in different mediums. Um but honestly, I during the pandemic I wasn't really writing a lot, or creating much. It was just like a tough period, just having to deal with like physical and mental recovery, having to deal with like the deaths around me. It was more of a moment of reflection, where I had to process what was going on around me, and that's usually how I deal with my art. Like I don't like to create like in the moment, like where everything is happening. Like I like to experience life and go through it and learn from it. And it wasn't until I mean I already had like a lot of stuff written for my next book, but it was really until like early on this year where I got focused and was like, okay, I know the book that I want to write, and that's when I started, writing the book. And honestly, when I create and when I write, I really like to get in that space. I like to feel the emotions that well, of whatever topic it is that I'm writing on. So a lot of the times while I was writing, I would have to stop midway, just because it would get overwhelming. Some of the topics I was touching on, but all in all, I created this really beautiful project that really just touches on what it is to live in this new world we're living in. I'm not gonna say post pandemic because we're still in the pandemic, but
Tell me
just
about it.
in this weird life that we're living in now. It's like a totally different world, and dealing with a lot of these emotions that we've always dealt with, but in a different climate.
That's good, bro. I'm glad you had the poetry thing to fall back on. I had to fall back on my photography and all that stuff to keep me focused and centered and stuff like that.
I fell back on this podcast.
Yeah, we
We
grinding out
go,
here though, right?
yeah. I mean, I salute you with that because it just sounds like stuff I could relate to for sure. Just even like the times I didn't get into a coma. Blessings to you, man, and your family who had to go through that. But I know how it was, just like having to go through that struggle, being sick, and like just trying to find a positive light and just trying to find a way to like just keep yourself focused. So, the writing, man, shit. I never got into writing. I think Sprag got into a little bit of writing and poetry.
Right, raps? No, stop.
Nah, you was
Poetry and rap, yeah.
yeah, he was. You be he'll pull up on y'all one day over there at the Bronx Native and show y'all something, man. He right and he live in Soundview. Don't live. Right, you
That's why you
live.
should have put him in the anthology book, bro. The second one.
Yo, send me some stuff or come to the open mic September 2nd, man. Everybody's welcome. You already know.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
definitely. I know where y'all location is at. I've told Mara plenty of times. I'm right around the corner, CrossFitting from you guys. I'm at that CrossFit gym.
Okay. So we probably seen you, ran into you a couple times, and
You just had to see this big brother, light skinned dude. That's what it is. And he look like he got a twin that walk around the area.
I'm fucking dead.
But I'm
That's
glad
crazy.
that Carlton and Jose, you guys both, made it through your situations with contracting the virus. One thing I want to ask is, where did your poetry and artistic ways? How early did it start for you?
Yeah. So I mean, I always used to write because I always used to be heavy like into music, especially hip hop. Since young, just writing lyrics. When I got into high school, I was actually making music. Like I had built like my own little home studio. Like those refund checks that you get from college. Like I literally spent that on like recording equipment and like built my own stuff in my crib. And eventually when I got into college, that's when I got into more of the like reading side of things and writing poetry and doing competitions and submitting. And I always wanted to do my own book. So 2016 I ended up publishing my first book of poetry, which is called Out of Place. And it just continued on from there. But then eventually, I knew that I wanted to do more for my community, especially with working with Bronx Native. I saw like the need that my community had, just to put their work out there. Like there's so many creative people in this borough, so I wanted to be have a hand in that. So that's when I created BX Writers, and it's been amazing. Just being able to create my own writing and also putting other people on at the same time. So it's always been instilled in me. It took some time to really develop those ideas.
You spoke that hip hop was part of your influence. You want to speak on like some of the like poets and also like the artists that maybe influenced you in your style.
Yeah, definitely. I'm into like a lot of the contemporary hip hop, this artists from today. I Some of the poets that I do love and writers, I'm heavy into James Baldwin. He's a big influence in my life. Pablo Neruda, which was a Chilean
Mm.
poet, amazing writer. Of course, Juno Diaz. He helped develop my writing style. I used to write. Because growing up, you read a lot of writers that are not from your community. A lot of writers that are not black and brown and people that look like us. But when I started reading some of his stuff, I was like, oh snap! Like a Dominican dude from the tri-state area writing stories that relate to me. Like, yo, we could do this. I guess that's a possibility. So that's when my second book of poetry came out, Bronx Stories and Heartbreak, and that's when people started telling me, like, bro, like I see myself in your work. So he definitely was a big influence. And in hip hop, of course, the greats like Jay-Z. One of my favorite artists is Frank Ocean. His lyricism is elite. Kendrick Lamar, a lot of these artists, their stories and the way they create their music and the structure like in their albums and stuff is just it influenced me to wanna make my work like that.
That's dope. That's
I know.
dope.
I know. Spread in the back of his mind talking about, yo, name your top 5 right now.
Yeah, nah. I was gonna leave some of those questions for the end. I wanted to get more about him and his work before we go have some fun with this.
I
Well,
bet.
Josue, I want to ask you, so far, which one has been your favorite book to write, or the one that means the most to you?
That's interesting. So, in terms of like my own poetry, honestly, this new book is probably the one that is like really like it is deep for me, just because of everything that I went through last year. But definitely, I think my second book so far has been the most impactful. That's Bronx Stories and Heartbreak, because that like marked the change in my writing and in who I identify as a writer. Like I said, I used to write like these white authors, for lack of a better term. I used to not speak in an authentic voice, and it took me a while to realize, like, yo, like I have a story. People relate to what I have to say, and I need to speak in my own voice and find out what that voice is. And that's when that book came to life. But honestly, the BX Writers Anthology was like the most my probably my best selling book, just because it had such a big impact. It has over 70 writers from all across New York City, and when I released it, like the promotion was crazy. Like people were like, yo, like we have an anthology based in the Bronx, like that's lit. And it has definitely been my best selling book and the one that's had the most impact on people, for sure.
Um,
Fire, bro.
Let me. I got a couple questions. One, I saw that you had a website. You want to speak more about what it portrays on there on your website?
Uh, yeah. So right now, the website, I just created like a quick little website just to promote my new book. I definitely want to develop it more. I had a website years back, which I really didn't continue doing. Um, but I did create like a little website just to promote the new book. I am not my home, which is coming out next week, the 27th. We also have the Bronx Native shop website, where I do sell more of my books. Bronx Native merch as well. And that's just stuff that I'm working on. But I definitely plan on expanding that website to include all of my work. Definitely working on merch for BX writers as well, which will go on the website. And a lot of things just cooking up, man. Definitely.
It was like a great transition because that was gonna be my next question. You wanna speak a little bit more what the Bronx Native is and BX Writers? I know Myron he spoke about it a few times. Some of the events that he was a part of. But you want to just give the audience a detail some about it?
Yeah, definitely. So, Bronx Native is a brand. It was founded by my childhood friend Amaris Grullon and his sister Rosalind. Um, they started the brand. I believe it was like late 2015, early 2016, and shortly after, they brought me on to be the brand manager and just be like another hand in the brand, helping wherever we can. And it started off, it's a clothing brand. We did a lot of pop-ups where t-shirts based in the Bronx, hats, accessories, all that dope stuff. Eventually, we were able to open up a pop-up shop for 2 weeks on Lincoln Avenue, and it went amazing. We held an event every single night for 2 weeks. So imagine just like being open early on in the day, like 9 a.m., starting an event at night, closing at like 4 in the morning, coming back at 9 for like 2 straight weeks, doing the same thing over and over. And the hype was real. We killed it. Everyone loved it. And 4 years later, it's become our flagship store. And it's just been great. And we like to call it more than a clothing brand. We like to call it a cultural hub, because we like to bring our artists, our people together, and create with them and collaborate with them, and shine the spotlight on them. Like, of course, the merch that we do is lit. Is hype. People love it, but we're all about trying to be in the community and touch the community, and then talk to our people and empower our people. That's really the main goal in everything that we do. And with me, I'm a literary guy. I love reading, I love writing, I love the open mics, I love poetry, I love film. And I knew that I wanted to add that component to the brand and to everything that we do. So that's where BX Writers came along, and I've been able to do amazing things with it, independently. Like, I'm not connected to any publishing company. I self-publish all my work. I create everything on my own. We do all the marketing, the promo, all of it, all the designs, and that's something that I proudly stand on. That we're doing this independently, and we're powered by the community. You know what I mean?
Sounds powerful. Sounds dope, man. I mean, I already saw a little bit of it, but hearing about it, it sounds very inspiring. Salute to what you guys do, and we definitely are gonna collab with you guys in the future, as we've been saying.
Definitely. Appreciate it. Definitely, let's do it, bro.
Yeah, man.
I gotta pull up to the shop first, bro.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Instead of me walking by it.
At this point, I live there now. Every time Lauren hits me up for photos or some shit.
Word, yeah, you've been there. You've been there a lot, bro. I appreciate that.
Listen, I don't go on that side of town as much, man. I used to run those streets with Sprad, but my days are over. Let me say.
No, it's true. It is a little deep. Like, it's like all the way in the South Bronx, like close to Harlem. So it is like out of the way for a lot of people. So
no, that's not the turn. I'm just fucking around. Don't say that.
Honestly, that's my favorite part of the Bronx, because like it's so isolated, and like it's like getting like, I guess, most of the gentrification first. So
that's exactly what I was about to hit on. I was about to, you guys go ahead, Myron.
No, I'm just saying, like, yeah, it's getting super gentrified.
You guys picked the perfect location, to be honest.
Yeah, because like you guys just didn't come up with the neighborhood like as you already guys have done. So like you guys just got the perfect plug, to be honest. Because all them Blanquitos gonna come in those buildings, they're gonna be, oh, Bronx Native merch, oh yeah, I'm Bronx.
Yeah, no, definitely that area. Yeah, that area has definitely it's definitely been getting gentrified. Like, there's a lot of new buildings coming up. But one of the good things about that area is that most of the business owners are people from the community, and are people that look like us. So that's something that we're trying to
That's
keep
true.
intact. Yeah, that's something that we're trying to keep intact. But I mean, we see it. We get the noise complaints at like 8 p.m.
Hey, bro,
But
I was there, bro.
we're yeah, you already know. But
Man, 8 p.m. is
it's a
early.
fight. We're
Tell her get over it.
yeah, yeah, it's a fight. But we're definitely we're here to stay. You know what I mean, and represent the Bronx in the right way. You feel me?
I like that. Y'all got any more questions for him before we get into the fun?
As long as you're keeping it peaceful, and I like you said, with the gentrification, they want to change the perception, the outlook of these kind of areas. But as you said, a lot of the businesses over there are ran by people of our skin color and our backgrounds, which I know they, the gym I go to over there, they got a bistro, they got
The
the
lip bar.
Mexican spot right up the street from you guys with the outdoor dining. I can't think of the restaurant. So it still
My
has like
sonetta.
it's something with an M, right?
My sonetta. My sonetta.
Right, my Sonata, yes.
Yeah.
And it's really nice though. That's a really nice spot too. And then they have the garden painted across the street from my
Hmm.
Sonata. The city bike setup is and one thing about business that we all know, location is very key. So as long as you guys keeping it peaceful, and hopefully the neighbors, they'll see that, there won't be too much complaints or someone trying to interfere in what you guys' true purpose is, and not people looking at it as, oh, here goes another group of Latinos and blacks with ruckus or chaos in the area.
Yeah, yeah. No, the community definitely, shows us love. They love us, but like, if it's a Friday night, you feel me? There's an open mic. We gonna turn up. We're gonna turn up. We're gonna get the block lit
As you
regardless.
should.
Yeah, you feel me? So, it's all about balance, you gotta keep that balance.
So you recently been on. I know you haven't done one in the past couple weeks, but you were doing open mics, like poetry open mics at the Bronx Boogie Down Grind. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yes, so back in 2019, I started a series called The Poetry Corner, which is, we already do the open mics at the shop, which are like extremely lit, but I wanted something a little more like I don't know how to say it, like just something more chilled out, where people could come
The
vibe out,
casual.
do some poetry, you could also like rap, of course, but it's not so much of a turn up, where everybody's like super lit. It's more chill vibes. So, I started the Poetry Corner 2019 at another location we used to have called the Bronx Native Market. And, it was really dope and people loved it. But of course, because of the pandemic, we had to shut it down. But I was able to bring it back this year at the Boogie Down Grind on Hunts Point. And it was amazing, like people from like different states were coming down, people who were hitting us up on social media like, yo, where is this at? We're like, it's in the BX, bro. Like, what you mean? And like people were like surprised, like, yo, there's this dope open mic going on in the Bronx. We gotta pull up, show love. So I did that in June and July. And right now it's on pause, just because I'm working on different projects like my new book and some other collaborations I have brewing up. But it's definitely a series that I have called The Poetry Corner. It's hella dope. I will be bringing it back soon. So, yeah, man, just staying busy. Trying to do as much as events and projects for the community as possible.
I also want to talk about the Year Gone Hazy Project. How did that come about? Just to elaborate for Carlton and Brad, they had a collaboration where they had a, what was it? A label, and you guys had to pick what phrases or what 2020 meant to you, and they got printed on a can produced by the Bronx Brewery for them to sell.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Bronx Brewery last year they reached out to us to do a collaboration because they have this series called the Up and Comer series where they reach out to artists from the community to do like a collab beer with them. Excuse me. And So they reached out to Mina Maudis, the owner of Bronx Native, to do a collab beer called Year Gone Hazy, and the theme was to for everyone to submit a one-liner to 2020, and that could like you could literally say anything you want to say to 2020, and also submit like a longer version. So we did that collab. It went amazing. We put everybody's one-liner on the beer label, which went on the can. And so like you will buy the beer and then you could read your one-liner on the can, kind of like how like Coca-Cola did the name thing, you know.
That's
And
fire.
yeah, and then we took all of the one-liners and we put it on merch. We put it like on sweatshirts. So everybody's one-liner was on the sweatshirt as well. And then the last part of the project, we took the longer version that people submitted and we put it into a book. So that was the latest book that I had published, Year Gone Hazy, which it has everybody's send offs to 2020, and it was just this really beautiful project where people got to reflect on that year and be able to like celebrate it, like like this year's gone, like time to look on to the future, get lit with a beer, you know what I mean, and be able to say like, yo, I got published in a book and I got published on a beer can. And the reception was crazy. Like people were like, people to this day still ask about it. Like yo, da da da. Like, how can I get it? And we also have a possible. We're gonna possibly do another collab with the brewery this year. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, it was just a really dope collab. The community loved it. It meant a lot to all of us. Especially to me, with going through the coma and then turning that into a positive, because my one-liner was 2020 I'm back out my coma, which is the Kanye line. That so it was like it was just like
I definitely peeped that out. Bitch, I'm back out my coma. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm back out my coma.
I'm a big Kanye fan. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So, every time I play that song, I just get super hyped when that line comes on. I'm like, I felt that. So I'm like, I gotta put that on the can, and it was just a really dope project that we worked on.
That's why does Donda come out tomorrow?
Say that again?
Does Donda come out tomorrow?
Oh, Donda? I don't know, man. He's supposed to do another listening.
Bro, you saw that?
This guy
is
on a different level.
Chicago, so I don't even know, man. I'm just not. I'm not expecting anything anymore. We got Drake. I don't know when he was supposed to drop February, so I'm just like, whatever.
Listen, I'm gonna just listen to the leaks until it comes out. I'm happy.
That's what I've been on, yeah.
I gotta send them shits to spread.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Oh man. So
but yeah, Josue,
go ahead. No. I was gonna say what's next. No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna talk a little bit because I know Josue loves basketball. We talk a lot about basketball.
Wait, before we get into basketball, I got something for Carlton and Myron. Okay. What is your one-liner for 2020?
Joe, it's funny you say that because I think my one-liner made it to the can. I just don't remember what I said.
My one-liner
in the book. Like,
it might be in the book. I know Mars recorded me saying my phrase. So
my one-liner, fuck all you hoes, get a grip. Nah, I don't know. Everybody pissed me off last year. I was like, fuck everybody. Think so.
I think mine was, if I remember, was like reflection. It was big because that whole year I was just reflecting on everything,
Yeah, I had no idea what line that you caught me off guard with that one.
Yeah, that was a good one, Spray.
If I had to make up one on the spot, train your mind.
Okay.
Okay, deep.
It's deep.
He's trying to get in this next book.
I tell you, don't just leave it on the.
Look, when the inspiration comes, I'm gonna be blowing up your phones, your Instagrams.
Sprite's gonna be with those, with those shirtless poses with the phrases at the bottom of the IG captions.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
With his face in the background in the fade, right? The faded background. Him at the gym doing a pull up.
He got to look away from the camera every time.
Oh shit. Nah, if I had one line, I guess is just have faith, keep faith. Like that shit, man. Honestly, that was most of it. That was mostly it because he want to get all deep as shit out. I was like maybe think, you know, it was a tough year. It was a tough year, and I had to just have faith that things will get better and just like, you know, see the light at the end of the tunnel, and which it did. And like I said, it feels funny to say like, yo, post pandemic because of a lot of us, like we already been through so much shit and getting out of it. Like it's hard to say like, okay, it feels better, but when you look around, it's like it's not really better yet. But yeah, I know exactly what that means to just having to grin and bear through it.
We had a couple wild ones. We had like 2020 SMD. You heard? we had to yo, and we told the Bronx Berry, shout out to them. You know, we told them like, listen, we're gonna publish all of them. Like some of them were like unless it was like offensive, you know. But we definitely want to publish, and we did. You know, we published like 99% of everything. So yeah,
I think the coolest thing about it being at the release was like everyone coming in and immediately grabbing the beer and like searching for the phrase, and they'll just get hyped once they find it. That was like awesome. Oh, that's me right here.
Yeah.
I'm on the bottom left under the E. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, that sounds dope. That's a good way to get out.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, we definitely got like, you know, some more projects like that coming on. So, you know, stay tuned, man. Yeah, definitely got to submit to it, bro.
I bet. I'll make sure I have my one line. I'm gonna review it with Sprad first. Make sure it's heartful enough.
Train your mind, kid.
I'm dead, bro.
Like, keep it moving though. You got it. It's your turn now, Myron.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Myron from the Code 99 Podcast, and I'm here to tell you how you can help us make the podcast better. You can go to your Apple Podcast, your Spotify, or your platform of choice and leave us a comment review. This helps us with our visibility and helps us be better. So don't forget to follow us at Code 99 Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. Here we're going to fill you in on what's going on with the podcast and update you, the listeners. Feel to reach out to us and comment and like and all that stuff. And plus, we get to interact with you guys, our listeners, which is really important, so we can build that audience. Catch you on the next episode and see what we unlock.
Oh, yeah. So Josue, he's into basketball just like us, bro. So keep it positive on the Bronx thing. I need to ask you, how do you feel about Kemba Walker coming to the New York Knicks?
Ooh.
So I mean, I love it. I'm hyped. You know, of course, you know, I'm a hopeful Knicks fan. You know, I was hoping for Damian Lillard somehow. You know, but,
bro, we're gonna have to sell the Garden to get him, bro.
Bro, I know, you know, but you know, you got to keep your hopes alive. That's Damian Lillard, man, you know. But I mean, no, I'm hyped, you know. Kemba Walker, you know, from the Bronx, like coming back to the city, you know. Of course, I know he's had his injury problems. You know, they didn't have such a great time in Boston, but I mean, it's definitely, you know, like I feel like it's definitely an upgrade from where we was at. You know, we could use all the help that we need. And I'm actually hype about Evan Fournier too, you know. Like I feel like I'm mostly hype about him. You know, I know he had a good. He's been playing really well the past few seasons. And,
a little expensive, but I dig it.
Yeah, he was killing the Olympics too. So you know, I'm pretty hype about that as well. But definitely Kemba Walker, you know, I'm excited to see him and Derrick Rose. But I really want to see the rookies get playing time as well, like quickly and Obi Toppin, you know.
They've been killing in some league.
Yo, it was killing it, bro.
They looking like a sophomore team just dogging. I'm like,
I'm like, yo.
I know.
I told you, Sprad. You asked me who would be a good running mate for Randall, and I said Kemba. You brought in Kemba.
Yeah.
You called it.
hopefully Tom, handle those minutes well.
So that's your favorite team, the Knicks?
Yeah. I mean, I rooted. I've always rooted for Orlando as well. I was a Magic fan.
Okay.
But being from New York, the Knicks is always my team.
Listen,
First of all, team.
I had to put them on a back burner. Listen, I think you obviously when it comes to hometown fan, like hometown teams, like I'm a big Yankee fan. I don't watch a lot of baseball or football, but I'm like a Giants and Yankees fan. But for the Knicks, like I play basketball, so I always have like my heart always go out to the Knicks. But when I'm like style of play, what I like, I'm a Miami dude. I just always love that grit and grind that they play. And I was a big D-Wade fan growing up. But I get it.
Got you.
I get it. I just want to know, as a Knicks fan, have you gone to therapy? I know it's stressful. It's stressful.
That's why he writes his poetry, bro.
That's how I vent, bro. I have a lot of Knicks poems. Nah. I try not to get too invested in sports, man, because I just know like it's just gonna lead to disappointment. I just. But I'm not gonna lie, that series with the Hawks was really heartbreaking, and I actually got depressed for a while because I really thought the Knicks were gonna win that series. I was like one of those Knicks fans.
Nah.
I was one of those Knicks fans like talking hella crap.
Okay.
Like
You was outside MSP?
Yo, I was outside, bro. Nah, I was definitely like, I really thought they were gonna take that, but I mean, it is what it is, at this point, I take whatever we can, Julius Randle, the season where we had, and Julius Randle, the way he played in the season, that was good enough for now,
Yeah, listen, you can't get too mad that they lost to the Hawks. The Hawks kind of like upset the whole East until the Bucks came around. So you can't really blame them. You can't blame the Knicks for that. They had a great season. They had a better season than most people ever expected. So don't worry. Don't get too depressed about it. They did good this season. Next season, though,
it wasn't an upset.
It wasn't an upset.
It wasn't an upset. Despite the ranking, the seeds, it wasn't an upset.
Yeah, that was legit.
It's a different era. This is not rough and tough basketball. Low 70s, low 80s.
Listen, Miami got swept.
More firepower.
Miami got swept first round. So the only reason why I'm okay with it is because it was against the champions. So it's all right.
What you feel about the team they got now with Kyle Lowry and them?
I hope this whole investigation thing don't blow us in the ass. That's what I hope.
Yeah, that's true.
I completely forgot about that.
I mean, besides that though, they have a good squad. There was a good replacement for
what can they do?
No, matter of fact, I hope it does blow your ass.
Yeah, I know you do. Fuck you.
I told you he should have got Kyle Lowry, man.
But my thing is, like, what they gonna do? Find them?
I don't know. They might rescind the whole thing. They might.
Oh shit!
They might say They might say like, "Yo, this is null and void."
Last year.
Go up
to the Bucks. That's what happened to the Bucks last year.
Go get them other roses.
Wait, with who? With who?
What's the white boy? He's on Bogdanovich.
Oh yeah.
He was supposed to be on the Bucks, and the same shit happened.
Damn,
he's on what? On the Hawks now, right?
Yeah.
Bogdanovich. Yeah, there's two Bogdans. I don't know the difference. One in Utah, one in Atlanta.
Yep, the Hawks got him now.
I hope it don't. Listen, if that happens, we still have a decent amount of squad. It's crazy though, because like Summer League, I feel like Summer League's been really good this season.
It's showing
up, bro. Always fire.
Yeah, but it just like something with these talents, like they were working hard, they like showing their expertise. Like Miami got a couple like underdogs in that thing no one knew about. I didn't even know about. I'm like, who are these?
Carlton's right though. I don't know what's wrong. What was in the water down there in Vegas and whatever, bro. But it was balling. It was really like putting it out there. I don't know if it's because they didn't get because the college season was like short, or they didn't get enough burn last year, or whatever the case. But they were working house.
They was working house
every time I checked like the stat line or whatever was going on. Someone was just killing it.
Yeah, it was like
something always been fire.
No, I know. I've always watched Summer. I know it's fire. I don't know, for some reason this year was just like up a level. Different. Yeah, it was up.
How y'all feel about LiAngelo?
He was even balling, bro. Talking about
he's been killing. He's been killing. They might sign him.
I don't see why not. He's showing up.
Apparently, he's like packing all the gyms and shit. I'm like, oh snap!
Yeah,
I wanna see him
bro.
play.
He
Like,
proved me wrong.
I think he could play. Is he gonna be good as LaMelo? No, but I think he could play.
He probably be the worst out of the Ball brothers, but he's
I
a
didn't think
scorer.
he was NBA ready.
You think he is or he's not?
I didn't think he was NBA ready. I said this shit all the time.
He NBA ready now. I think he got that jump shot's looking pretty good now.
I think and I think it was just all mental, to be honest, because he's built to play. It looks like he's built to play.
Yeah, he got.
Yo, I don't know if y'all saw. I don't know if y'all saw the report today that they said, I think it was like 0 scouts rated LeBron as the best player in the NBA.
Ooh.
Oh,
what y'all think about that?
Rain over.
Did y'all see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, and LeBron reposted it, and he was
I
like, LeBron reposted it. He was like #washed, like keep sleeping on me,
bro. He lives by that though. That thing fuels him. I think he's about to drop. He's about to get another ring anyway. So
I think about to go crazy. Yeah.
I
can see why they say
Ain't
that.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
A lot of these other players are younger than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's just he's getting up there. Let's be honest, bro. He's getting up there in age, but he can still play. That's the thing. It's like he's all about longevity, to be honest. And them saying that, I can see why. Because you got players like Giannis and KD still out here cooking and shit. And Steph Curry, like he's about to make another push if the Golden State comes up healthy and strong. So like,
don't gas him. Sit that little boy down.
Who? Steph Curry? I'm talking about Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson can shoot the gym out on Steph Curry and carry that team. No, let me stop. Nah, if they do get Ben Simmons, though, it's a wrap.
Yeah, I was about to ask that next. I'm gonna ask Josue next. Actually, what do you think of Ben Simmons? Where do you think he's going?
I mean, I've been hearing about the Warriors and stuff, but I'm.
You good?
It's still on? Okay.
Yeah.
I've been hearing about some teams, but he's definitely getting traded. Apparently, like he ghosted the 76ers. Like, bro, how you ghost like your employer, bro? Like that's crazy.
He butthurt right
it's when you don't want to work no more, bro.
Ghosted the whole team, bro. That was like a whole that was a funny story to me. But I mean, I don't know. Wherever he goes, man, I just know he better like work on his confidence, bro. Because that performance was sus.
That was sus. Listen, I was always an advocate for him, but he didn't do. I couldn't save him this playoffs. I was like, he just
when he passed up that open
layup,
man.
Yo, that's what I knew.
Wrap it up.
That's when I was like, I can't say shit else because I don't know what the fuck to say about that one. That was just
his own team couldn't defend him with that one. They were like, yo, I don't know what that was. But at that moment, that's when we lost. I was like, oh shit, all right.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I said it before. He seemed like he cared more about his image and being in the spotlight than his fucking craft, his fucking skills, working on his game.
That Kardashian curse, bro. When Kendall broke his heart.
Yep. That Kardashian. Well, it's a Jenner curse now.
Oh yeah, the Jenner curse.
They taking over. They taking over. That should be the next. That should be the next matchup. Kardashians versus Jenner. Who you got? Let me stop.
Wow, bro.
All right, let's get back.
Wherever my baby Chloe is at.
Oh god, you gonna be Tristan Thompson, nigga? That's terrible.
I'll knock him out.
Why wouldn't you want to be Chris Collins? He gets to get his cake and eat it too.
Yeah, this dude. That is wild to me. That is just like, he got a book. Someone taking notes on him right now. He said, just show up. Just make a mistake and show up.
Yeah. He's like, what you want to do about it? All right, we're good? Keep it, bro. I don't know, bro. People are just weird.
All right, so I think we got a little bit of basketball talking. I want to know more about this hip hop. What's your top 5? Name them.
Before we get into that, who you got in the final?
Finals?
Okay. For this upcoming season, right now.
Oh, give me conference finals for both conferences.
Okay, conference finals. I have in the West. I have the Lakers, and damn, Kawhi's not playing this year, right?
Yeah, he is. He's in the Clippers.
Yeah, I think he's playing.
No, he's injured.
He was injured for the year. No.
Yeah,
No,
for a great deal.
He might be for
yeah,
he might be.
Oh shit!
If Kawhi's there, I probably got Lakers and Clippers. Just seeing the way the
Finally.
Clippers played. Yeah, seeing the way they played, even though they gave up Beverly, I feel like they shouldn't have done that. But
That was a weird move.
Yeah, that was
Better
weird.
for Memphis.
But yeah, right now I probably got them. But don't sleep on the Nuggets. I like that team. And I want to see how Michael Porter develops. In the East, I'm gonna say the Nets if they're healthy. This is if all teams are healthy. I got the Nets and damn. I want to say the Bucks because they're the defending champions, so I have to include the Bucks.
They didn't do much upgrading this off season. They actually downgraded.
Now everyone else got better, but
Downgraded a bit. They did downgrade a bit, yeah.
Yeah, so we got to see about the Bucks. I mean, obviously, like you said, they obviously the champions, so they're gonna have the momentum, but it ain't upgraded.
Maybe John's gonna shut us all up, and he's gonna average 50 points the whole season.
So who else on the East you think could probably come out of there?
Nobody.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. Like it's kind
Yeah.
of hard to tell,
It's tough.
Miami.
I got Brooklyn going all the way.
I don't know, man. Brooklyn and Miami gonna be up there. You also got the Hawks. They're
Miami
still
gotta
developing.
come in.
Yeah, but they're missing
the
the
Hawks.
piece to get over the hump, though. To be like legit contenders, they need that one extra piece to portray.
Nah, but the Hawks was going crazy in the playoffs. I was like, damn.
Because I won't slept on them, bro.
Yeah,
That boy John Collins, bro. That boy could ball. I was like, sheesh.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad they kept them.
Their core is still young,
Yeah.
so it's like they're all still getting better. That's why I'm
Yeah.
like, you can't really sleep on them because like even we haven't even seen Trae Young's cap yet. This dude is still
Facts.
getting better. So and his
So you
confidence
think
is rising.
they're gonna have another like Cinderella run? That's what it was technically.
Cinderella run.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Cinderella run. I guess if it's anything, it's gonna be like how it was with Golden State when they were younger. This is a young team that no one really believes in, and then every year they're gonna just surprise you. I'm not gonna say they're as good as them, but
Yeah, that's how I see them.
yeah, like they gonna be top 4 team, like in say the next 2-3 seasons, like for the next 2-3 seasons. And let's not forget about the Celtics. Celtics did upgrade too. Oh, they got some big men.
No. You're Celtics, Carlton.
My Celtics, no, nobody.
Oh, yeah, because you're a Jaylen Brown fan.
I know.
They make too many moves, and that's the reason why I feel they'll never get where they want. Every offseason, it's like Danny Ainge can't sit his ass still. He just got to flip this for this contract for
Bro.
that, this.
Bring Jaylen Brown to New York. I'm with it. Free Jaylen Brown.
Oh, imagine.
What is
nah,
it about?
I don't think that
What
would
is it
work out.
about that team? Because what
Boston
is it about
sucks.
that
No, I'm
team?
sorry.
Because it's like, because they have like a lot of good young players, but they just never could figure it out. Like I don't know.
They don't have a point, and they
Yep.
keep flipping. They keep flipping their
Yep.
talent, the surrounding pieces.
Yep.
Yeah, they're caught on
They
stage.
went from Evan Turner to the Morris twin to Isaiah Thomas being there. He's out.
True.
Horford,
That's true.
Tatum's first season.
Darius Sullinger, a whole bunch of there was like this
Yeah.
big, like it was
True,
since
that's true,
since that
yeah.
championship team with the big three. They've always flipped every team since
And it
since
started
they
with
left.
Isaiah Thomas.
think they just
Yeah.
haven't.
They flipped everything.
They haven't found the right pieces to surround Jaylen Brown
They
and
just
Jason
flipped Evan
Tatum.
Fournier. Like,
Yeah, no, it's just like think about it. They don't
Gordon
have.
Hayward for Evan Fournier and then let him walk away. Like, go ahead, Carl.
Nah. You's right. They keep on changing people, and then they keep on trying to find these pieces to surround the two stars. But the issue with the two stars, they're not playmakers.
Boston kind of reminds me of like the Yankees in the sense of like they just want to win now, and they'll make anything happen to make that happen right now.
I could see that.
Yeah,
That's their approach. I agree.
Yeah, bro. It's just like, yo, you can be an
Sadly.
all-star and screw it. Like,
See,
bye.
but like
See you
Tatum and
later.
Brown are not going to complain because they've been in the playoffs every year.
They're gonna complain eventually because you want to win. You want to get further
No,
deep into the
but-
playoffs.
True, but they've been to 3 conference finals, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think they went
We
to
gotta
the
do a
one
fact check
where
on
they
that one.
got
Fact check that.
Right now. Fact check.
At least 2.
No, I think they played that one conference finals against the Cavaliers, and that's it.
Then they do one with Kyrie. Well, he was there. Then one without him. Like
that's the one with Kyrie. I think one without Kyrie.
He has 2 appearances. Jason Tatum has 2 appearances.
Oh, there you go.
In the conference finals. Okay.
Against the Cavs, right?
Listen, I ain't do all that. I just Googled it, man.
Oh, I'm gonna say against the Cavs.
Yeah, I think it was the Cavs. And then, if I'm not mistaken, they went against didn't they go against Miami during in the bubble?
I was gonna say that. Yeah, it was Miami because I was telling you, cousin, who you going against? You said you gonna pick. I'm like, you going with?
Yeah, it definitely was.
Going to Miami.
It definitely was going against. They were going against Miami because one of my boys too.
Yeah, because Gordon
Hayward
was kind of inconsistent.
You telling me the Miami Heat knocked out the Bucks in the semifinals?
Yeah, you don't remember that? That's why the Bucks came and swept us the next year. They said they didn't want to play with food.
I thought it was them. I thought it was Miami Bucks in the finals. To be honest,
my man Tyler Hero became a superhero. That's what he did. He became superhero.
He became a super zero.
right after. Hey, listen, leave him alone. What?
And then he started collaborating.
Bro, yeah, How you get a song and fall off, bro?
Bro, he started hanging out with Jack Harlow, man.
Exactly. Yeah, like nigga start. Yeah, can you get back in the gym, bro? Started going to Rolling Loud.
nigga went to Rolling Loud. Is over, man.
Exactly. Yeah, you know they need to start making these songs. Yo, who else they did it for? Mo Bamba. They made a song for Mo Bamba. He didn't even play, bro.
He didn't do nothing, bro.
Come on, man.
Like the song is more lit than the player.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only reason why he got drafted because of that song. He's popular.
My man Shaq West like, yo, you my man. So I'm about to put you on. You gotta ball out. Mo Bamba was like, yo, I'm just trying to get paid, dog.
Right.
Yo, that ass.
I got hoes. Oh my god,
that's fucking funny, bro.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh shit.
But yeah, those young cores, man. I don't know. I'm starting to give up on the Celtics. Like, I think those two, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they're good, but they need a playmaker or they need to separate and go on another team.
Separate. Screw Boston. I meant that Boston all sports.
I second that motion, actually.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I was a KG fan until he became a Celtics player, and then I didn't like him.
I only respected that man. Like, I respect Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown right now, but when they move on, all right, cool, I support you.
All right. So what's up? Any more basketball? Any more basketball talk?
Where y'all think Damian Lillard gonna end up?
Oh,
he can't stay in Portland.
Portland. I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know where he'll go though. I thought he's gonna go to the Lakers. So it's hard to say what's gonna happen with him. He might have to wait till his contract is up.
Man, just stay in Portland.
Yeah.
Did he sign an extension or no?
This season, no. Like this offseason, no.
I hope not.
Y'all think the Suns have any chance this year?
Nope.
That's interesting.
I'm hyped because Clay's coming back, and then the Lakers are stacked. So
the big boys are coming back. Tough. Big boys are coming back to play. I'm sorry,
yeah, man. Sadly, like I feel like that was like Chris Paul's like
his last
chance, man, this year coming up.
It's gonna be tough, bro. Have you seen that? Have you seen that meme going around? Like every playoff game he's played in, that ref has refed it. And he's lost.
Oh yeah!
Oh my god,
bro!
I'm Scott Foster.
Yeah, Scott Foster. I think his name is. And he's every playoff series Chris Paul's been in. He's been roughing it. Lost.
If CP3 make a run next year, he better call in some friends and kidnap that nigga for the playoffs.
Bro, I would refuse to play if he's roughing. I tell you this right now.
Oh,
if I was Chris Paul.
By the way, Dame's contract is up in 2025.
Oh, terrible.
Loyalty. That's loyalty right there.
Bro, Carmelo.
That sucks. Yeah, he probably is going to be a Carmelo. Or Charles Barkley 3.0.
Listen, man.
No, Melo's winning his ring this year. What you talking about?
Listen, I'll choose winning over money any year, bro. I'm sorry.
Wait, 2025 is 20. Yo, Dame Lillard is what? 31 years old? Yo.
Yeah. It's now or never. Yeah, it's now or never, bro. To move to another team or try to win.
Bro, I'm telling you, I think he's gonna ask for a trade, bro.
He kind of already did. He
Yeah.
keeps on rescinding. He keeps
Yeah,
on.
it's weird.
Like he's like, yo, I'm down to move if you guys are willing to.
No, you know what it was? He was
like
ready.
talking in codes and shit.
That nigga was ready to go. He was ready to go. Then he saw Giannis win. Was like, oh, maybe I got a chance. Maybe I do got a chance.
Yeah.
You know what it is? He wants to. He's giving them a chance, but after the moves they made this offseason, I don't know. He might grow a pair and ask for a trade.
What moves?
Those moves were sus.
What
They didn't do no fucking moves.
That's what
Yeah.
They got some bump.
I don't know. Like I think they sound like Ben McLemore. I think or
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
some big. I forgot the name. The big's name. I forgot who it was. Yo, go to Boston,
man.
Dame Lillard. I like
They
that.
got Powell. They got Harry Giles from the Kings.
Oh, little pieces.
Collins.
Yeah,
Dip,
like small role
Carmelo
players.
Dip.
Yeah, I guess if
Yo,
you
what's
can't
up?
get big names.
I'm calling it right now. Dame Lillard to Chicago.
Dame Lillard to Chicago. He gonna
Yeah.
Oh, who?
I don't know, but just make it happen, Portland.
be.
I
Just,
can see it. I can see him ball out on Shot Town.
my thing is, if you're gonna move to a team, let it be a team that you can actually win with. If you're gonna be in the same situation, there's no point in moving.
Chicago can't win. Chicago's all right.
Right.
They're decent.
Facts. Move on to Philly. Let's get this shit over with. Move on to Philly.
Yeah,
Like, stop playing.
Philly maybe. Philly
Yo,
might be the
Ben
best bet.
Simmons out in Portland. He probably off himself from fucking depression, bro.
Or him.
Living in the woods, bro. Like, yeah, no.
Imagine they traded, or he went to Milwaukee. And that was like the Bucks upgrade. You getting Dame Lillard. You trade one of your guys, Middleton or
Yeah,
Holiday, or both.
that would be tough.
I think that would be beautiful.
Giannis would be hype. He's like, yo, I don't have to fucking.
Yeah,
want
actually,
anything, bro.
if-
I got a shooter now.
yeah. If he had to go anywhere, it would be, I'd say Philly or the Bucks. Only because he had that big man, the dominant big man to play with, and it'd be a great dynamic for him.
Yeah, I can see that.
But Portland is stupid in the first place, because let's rewind back all this. They traded Jokic for Nurkic. I don't care what anyone says. That was the dumbest move ever.
Damn, that's true.
I don't know if I could call it dumb, but I get why you say that now.
Come on, man. But all right, that's basketball. Is that basketball anymore? We almost at an hour now.
Wait, I got one thing. Dame, Chris Paul. Let me think of who else. Dame, Chris Paul, Derrick Rose. Y'all niggas better get y'all rings, because my boy Russ is getting his ring with LeBron this season,
Chris
alright?
Paul, Derrick
Yo,
Rose. Oh,
right before
man.
we wrap up the basketball talk, I was thinking about this in my head the other day. I'm saying LeBron James is GOAT because unlike Jordan, who literally like stopped Hall of Famers from getting rings, LeBron helped Hall of Famers get all his rings.
Okay.
Not out there.
Yo, watch him out. Don't
argue
put
that.
Westbrook in that sentence, that category.
I don't know, man. He wasn't wearing no ring in Washington. That's all I'm saying.
He did bring out the potential of some of these stars. He brought out the potential in Kyrie.
Except Dwayne Wade, because Dwayne Wade's, he's a
D-Wade was a
killer.
champion before him, so
Yeah, he's a killer, bro. He's a killer.
he helped LeBron get there, and he just took over. But I
Kyrie owe
to
his
see
career
that
to LeBron.
word, because it's not happening with KD right now. I don't know. He over here telling James Harden, "You the point guard. I'm the shooting guard. Let me shoot. You pass." Like, okay.
I mean, it worked.
It worked.
They just got hurt.
Exactly. That didn't work. I don't know. That team is scary too though. If they stay healthy, that team is super scary.
Man, if Kyrie decides to play with all his vacations and shit.
Leave that flat earther alone, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So what's up now?
Kyrie, quick to use that PTO. Yeah, we're gonna jump out of this. Top 5. Give us your top 5
Who's going first?
rappers.
You going first?
I'm going first.
Yeah, we
We
already
had this
had
discussion.
we had a
Oh
whole
yeah,
episode on this.
yeah.
Yeah, we want to know yours.
Yeah, we gotta
Alright,
ask you these
so
questions.
like, alright. So before I answer this, it's like all time or like current.
you got
Let's
two
go
lists.
ahead,
Two lists. Let it be two lists, because we had two lists
yeah,
as well.
let's- Your top
Okay,
5
so
favorite artists to listen to, rappers. Your
okay,
favorite.
so
You can listen to them on any day of the week.
okay. Wait, so you said two lists, so I'm gonna start all time.
Yeah.
All right.
All time in no particular order. I got Jay-Z. I have Lil Wayne. Um, I I have Kanye West. That's three, right? I have I have Kendrick Lamar,
Mm.
and then I have to throw Drake in there.
Wow.
Okay.
So you said
Yeah.
Jay-Z, Drake,
Wayne.
Kendrick, Wayne, and Ye. Okay.
Yeah, all time.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah. Currently, Drake. Uh, I still gotta have Kendrick in there. Even though he hasn't released nothing in a while, but still gotta have him. Um, I really like Lil Baby. I like Lil Baby. Damn.
Who else is out?
Yeah. I'm like, those are my top three. I'll come back with the other two.
Ain't nobody else.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
gotta,
I'm taking it. You're not the kind of
it's
guy to
like-
listen to trap music.
I do, but it's like to put them in the top 5 is like, you know.
Yeah, I know.
kinda tough.
We all know. Listen, Lil Baby is the only one to get the pass right now. The Baby was
Yeah,
there
yeah,
until he
like-
canceled himself.
He killing it. Have you not heard Hurricane, bro? He killed that whole song.
Yeah, Lil Baby.
Lil Baby killing everything right now. I had to give it up to him. After I was shitting on him, I'm like, why the fuck is everybody talking about him? Then I started listening to him more. I'm like, okay, I get it.
My only gripe is he has the same thing as WB problem. Like you can't really tell what Little Baby song is which. They all sound the same. That's the only problem with them. Like with Lil Baby.
I definitely gotta add in Tyler the Creator.
Oh yeah. I'll fuck with Tyler.
Album he
Okay.
put out, and I've always messed with him, but this last album is like elite for me. Like he went crazy.
Nah, this one is really good.
He
Yeah,
went
I agree.
Yeah, but he falls into that whole category like that Ye's putting himself into, where he's just an artist,
He's
not
a
making
fucking
music,
artist,
he's not a musician.
man.
He's Van Gogh painting the picture, bro.
Listen, man,
and
this is
I'll
a different
probably
level.
and if I had to add a fifth, I'll probably add Young Thug. I like a lot of the
Thugger?
music Young Thug has been.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely like that last collab album he did. He's been putting out fire, and you know I like a lot of the younger kids, you know, coming out of New York, like you know, like Chef G and that whole wave.
I don't know who that is. You gotta put me on.
Yeah, it's like some fire dudes, you know, from Brooklyn mostly. You know, of course, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. You know, he was killing the city, but yeah, like that wave, that trap hip hop wave coming out of New York is definitely fire.
Yeah, I kind of get into it. I can't really get into it though. I could bob to it. It was funny because I was just in Florida and I went to a club, and when I tell you it was trap to the purest form because it was, you know, southern hip hop. And oh my God, let me tell you, bro, I was just bobbing my head. I ain't know what the fuck. I was hearing Kodak Black songs I ain't never heard before.
Oh, that's his home state. They love Kodak Black down there.
Oh my God, Gucci was the song every track. It's just like, yo, that's different. I could bob to it, but I can't. Like you said, like if you're trying to relate or trying to pick a list on it, I can't do it.
Trust me, I'm so glad that I'm doing the tag up events, bro, because I'm just listening to new music every day. I'm like, okay, I like this. Does he stream? Cool. I'm about to stream this because I just need new music to listen to.
Oh no, fact, my younger brother is the one that puts me on to everything. Like I'm not in tune with nothing. Like he'll tell me like, yo, there's like this young kid coming out, you know, that's lit, you know. So I'm like, oh snap. Like Lil TJ, he actually graduated from my high school, you know.
Yeah,
so
shout out to TJ. I know him.
When I got put onto him, I was like, oh snap, like these little dudes is nice. They're killing it. So yeah.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. So you that
What
that
about yeah? Top five.
okay? I'm gonna let Sprag go first.
Wait, you didn't do your all-time list?
He did.
He did,
The
he
first
did.
list was
He
all
did.
time.
Yeah, first list was all time.
Oh, I'm tweaking.
What's your
I'm thinking, all right.
So Sprag
Yeah,
got one
I
more
know.
list he wants you to name. So you had your all time, then you had your current. Well, who's your top 5 go to artists?
Wait, no. He basically answered it, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But honestly, I listen to more R&B.
Ooh,
I'm heavy
there we
into
go.
yeah, I'm heavy. Like a lot of the new stuff too. I love a lot of the new R&B acts that's out.
Yo.
So that's heavy what I'm into.
Speaking of the R&B, Carlton, I did not know Brent Fayez was on the Crew song with Goldlink. I just found that out today.
Listen, man. Brent Fires is fire, man. I'm telling you, man. He's fires.
I still haven't sat down and listened to him, but I
Yeah.
just found out that he's in one of my favorite songs ever, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Dude,
Signed to them.
let me tell you something. Just do your research. You don't even have to listen. Just see the like features he's on. He's again like he was in a group, so like he has creativity. He has creativity. If you hear his songs, you hear a lot of artists. Brent Fires is fires. But
Double on time.
so you want us to name our top 5s, right? Who you want? Sprad, I want Sprad to go first because he always got the most unique list.
Why I gotta? Why?
You got the most unique. You know
Why gotta be
me
me?
because me and Myron usually kind of like.
Oh yeah, it's been the same. It's
Yeah,
like pretty
basically.
much in line with each other.
Yeah.
All right. You guys go first because then I got a following question after the top 5.
All right,
For him.
Myron, you go first.
My top 5 all times. Ye, Drake's on there, M's on there, Jay-Z's on there, and Biggie's on there.
Yeah, mine's was Drake, Ye, M, Nas, and Jay-Z. That's my all time.
Nice.
It's one more.
What do you mean?
Oh no,
No,
that
it
was
is
it.
fine.
Drake, A, M. Yeah, M. All right. Wait, did you say M last time?
I did.
Yeah,
Did
me
you?
and Carlton said both said M, yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
both.
the only thing that we had different was he had Biggie and I had like
Nas, yeah.
Nas.
I remember.
And that King Disease too, man. That I was like, who put you in my top 5s, nigga?
I haven't
Nah,
listened to the
that
whole
album
thing
is
yet.
fire.
Yeah,
I
I
only
listened to the whole
listened
thing
to
yet.
the first song.
Oh
and that was
my
this morning.
god, that was better
Nah,
than
I'm
the first
late.
one, bro.
And now I listened to the song where he's talking about King, what's it called? Death Row East? Yeah, that's the one.
Oh my god, he got one with Lauryn Hill too. Oh my,
Oh, word?
yo,
Fire.
this one
Yeah,
is really good.
They hit
As a
gold
Nas
when,
fan, I'm slacking.
Nah, Nas and Hit Boy, they hit gold, man. That duo is elite.
It's yeah. I was amazed. I was amazed.
It's good for Nas because the biggest critique on his career is the production. So
That's not a problem,
even though
for
he's
sure.
even though he's had great collaborators in the past, like he's done great work with Salaam Remi on past albums. I guess now that he picked, if you're not a hip hop purist, then you're like, who the fuck is Salaam Remi? But he picked Hit Boy, who's making a lot of pop records, and also he's like one of those go-to rappers, producers when it comes to you want like an authentic hip hop sound or beat, I should say. So I think, it's a match made in heaven, those two,
Got you. Understood. See, that's why I said
my
Sprad.
top five?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Keep going.
No, I was gonna say that's why I said Sprad. He give you a little that hip hop history, Salaam Remi, like
The razzle dazzle.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was
A
good.
little something,
a little spice to it,
A little fun.
sprinkle it like salt,
little
babe.
bobo on
You
the
call-
top,
Call him Hip Hop Day right here. It's,
So frito, a little bit. But my top 5, well, my favorite 5 of all time, Hove, he's number 1. If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't know what the fuck hip hop is. Hove, T.I., that's my favorite Southern artist. Sister put me onto him as well as Hove. 50, I don't know. I was in the frenzy when it was going on.
Yeah, this is funny because those are the three niggas.
Yeah, what you saying? Go ahead.
I was just saying, those are the three niggas he always rap. Like, if you see him walking around bullshit, he always saying one of those niggas' lines, bro. It's always coming out his mouth. It's hilarious. Oh, shit.
This is where it gets tricky. Because I could go like up to 7, but I'm gonna go up to like 7. After those 3, I'm gonna say Big. I'm gonna say Nas. Number 6 is Pusha T.
Oh, that's why you had to. Understood.
Those 6, I could always listen to any day. 3 of them are probably like some of the best of all time. If I have to go current, the only current day rapper, like I listen to Drake, I listen to Kendrick. I had a minute where I like caught on to Dave East, but then now I'm just like the only modern day rapper that I'm like always checking for this shit is Benny the Butcher.
Benny.
X.
Yo.
But yeah, what you gonna say, Carlton? Go ahead.
I just saw a clip of him. He was just like, I don't make music for the corny niggas. All them corny niggas, my thing. Nigga, this for the real street niggas. I was dying. I was like, that sound like Benny. I was like, because I listened to his music, the plug. I was like, oh my god, like how I met the plug and shit. I was like, wow, this is good. And so when he said that, I was like, yeah, he lived that shit. Oh no, it's hard.
It's tough with top 5s. You know, like my top 3 is probably like solidified, but then the rest, like it just always changes. Like there's weeks where like I'm heavy on Griselda. That's all I'm listening to. You know, so is like it just always changes. You know,
bro, it's different for me because I've literally been just like on like reggaeton and dembow recently. To be honest, I've fallen off hip hop so hard. If it ain't like the people I know, or if it doesn't sound as catchy or good to me, I'm not gonna rock with it.
Yeah.
You know what I think it is? I think because we're not part of this. This is the pill popping generation. We're not part of that generation.
It's a new generation. We the millennials. This generation Z or whatever it is. Some niggas are different.
And they're taking fake it till you make it to the extreme this generation. So I think that's why like where the disconnect is coming from. Like the rappers we listened to growing up when we were like middle school and high school, did they fake it till they make it? Yes, but some of them had genuine backgrounds. These dudes is like 6'9" in it and just like they put a song out. 100 million views on YouTube and that's it. Like, you know.
Listen, they sell enough whatever they need to sell enough of, get enough gold chains, and then get swagged out, make a moderate, mediocre song, and then just have a personality behind it. That's all you gotta do.
I have a question for y'all. Do any of y'all listen to NBA YoungBoy? Because apparently he's like the most like streamed artist or like on YouTube or something. Like he's like the young kids, like those are like that's like their favorite artists, and I'm like I don't know, like I never heard like
I believe it. I don't see it, bro. I don't know why. The only NBA YoungBoy song I listen to is the
Migos is fire.
Yeah, I love that song.
Heard that one.
That song is hard.
I'm the only one. I'm the outcast here. I'm the outcast here because I've never listened to that song. I didn't even know they had a song.
Nah, that shit is fire.
That's when Migos
the only NBA song, NBA YoungBoy song I heard is the one with him and I think Juice WRLD.
I know he got another song where he's like he took one of Jay-Z's tracks and he ripped off of it. People
doesn't he have like 7 baby mamas too?
Who?
He took Jay-Z's track. I forgot what song it was exactly, but he definitely just remixed it. It's like a YouTube thing. It's like he has a lot of songs music on YouTube.
Yeah, he did that with Michael Jackson.
You can't take the GOAT. Michael Jackson, I'm out of here.
No, stop.
He like 2 songs from the GOATs.
Yeah, nah,
he like remixed Dirty Diana, I think.
Oh wow, if he did.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Yeah, YouTube it. Yeah, I don't know. Man.
Oh, you're talking about? I see it. I just googled it. It says YoungBoy never broke again. The story of OJ top version.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh shit, he did spread.
Yeah, he
What
did.
about
It's alright. It's a good. So like I honestly, it's the clout that he gives, but I think what really captures the younger audience with him, and I think it's just his authenticity. He's legit. He acts like who he really is. He be on social media. He really like does a FaceTime, not FaceTime, but like he'll be on IG Live, and he really lives the life that he talks about. And I think that's what
I will
it is.
give him that. I feel like he's just what it is. What you see is what you're
Yeah,
getting.
and like
100%.
again, he's not one of those dudes that's like signed to anybody. All his shit is independent, and he's like a prime example of it. Like what everybody else is trying to do. So I don't listen to him like that. Like you said, the Migos song is fire. I heard about that story OJ shit. But besides that,
right now.
I don't really know about him. Well, like you said, the kids, they like him. They like Pooh Shiesty, and I hate Pooh Shiesty. But that's another nigga that get in trouble.
Yeah, I just know that one song. But, no.
I'm about to get a live reactions out of me right now. I'm trying to find the song. YoungBoy and the Migos, right?
Yeah.
That song, woo!
Yeah.
That song
Is it featuring YoungBoy or is it featuring Migos?
Featuring YoungBoy.
It's featuring YoungBoy.
Alright, so I gotta go find the Migos.
I think that song samples that 50 song, right? 'Cause
Mhm.
it sounds like
For sure.
Oh,
does.
chill out. That's my man's.
Yep.
yeah, that beat is fire. They went in.
That was good.
What's it called?
Migos.
Need It?
Yeah, need it. Yeah, the dick go undefeated. Yep.
Oh, the beat caught me. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
That's that from the Massacre. Oh my god, throwback.
That's what I say about that's what I like about Migos too, though. Migos, it's not more than swag. It's like I like their. They just have this unsaid chemistry. Like you can't match it. Like them motherfuckers, they know how to complete each other's sentences, like rapping. Like they'll never cut each other off, but like keep the flow going the whole time. I never understood how they do it. I was like, yo, these niggas know when to just go. They know when to stop. They know when to go. They know how to just
ad-lib, like their ad-libs like come on perfectly. Like,
oh my god.
Thanks. The song is fire. I will co-sign the song. I will put it on my list to listen to it later. 2, I think Migos is the most genuine act in hip hop in a long time because I feel like they just got it all. It's the perfect package.
Yeah, I would say that. I mean, they could
Almost close to perfect.
Almost perfect. I mean, as far as groups go, they up there. I mean, I wouldn't compare them to no LOX, but shit. Like,
exactly.
school,
this is the de facto. Exactly. This is the de facto like rap group.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no LOX. It ain't no Dipset. It ain't no whatever anybody else. I can't even think about it else off the top of my head. But yeah, they know what they're doing, bro, and they know who they are, and they put it out.
Yeah.
They don't try to reinvent. It's like, oh, I'm Quavo, and Offset, and that's it. That's the song, and then they rap out.
we since we on it, we and you kind of transitioned to we gotta talk about this. Dipset, LOX, we know we can get into the recap of that. Who can beat Jadakiss in a Verzuz?
Listen, that's hard to say, but I will say this: this is the only thing. Listen, Jadakiss been killing in Verzuz, and there's no doubt about it. And that's because he's like a true lyricist. But I would say this same thing that happened with Fab. Yeah, I don't think Cam and Dipset brought out their best songs. Like they didn't do it. They didn't do it at the right time. Like I don't know.
Okay. So elaborate real quick. A Verzuz, because I've never seen a Verzuz to be honest. I just see them like getting promoted and stuff. Is literally an artist bringing their discography against someone else, the other artist's discography, right?
Yeah,
that's the better discography, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Heard about the Fab. I don't know why he didn't play hits because he do got hits. Shit, Loso's Way 2 is a solid album. I love that album.
Yeah, man, his he didn't play.
I didn't see the Dipset versus LOX, but the one thing I see the most floating around since that happened is the because even Fat Joe talk about the videos of Fat Joe talk about is coming out when Cam played Welcome to the City, classic Jay-Z Rockefeller song, fire, and then all of a sudden Jadakiss brought out and he played New York, which was like honestly, that's in my opinion. That's not fair, bro. Because New York is like such a that's a moment. That's a cultural moment, and you you pooed on like Dipset with that shit, which is I don't even think is cool.
Yeah, what it is also is that Jadakiss knows how to bring put on a performance. Like yeah, he got the songs, he got the lyrics,
Okay.
but all that shit talking he was doing, like that got people like hype. Like before he played the I'm from New York, like he's like, bro, these niggas is from Miami. Like I'm really in the city, I'm really in these streets. Come see me.
Yeah.
And then the song comes on. It's like, oh snap, like you know what I mean. So it's tough. It's tough. Like you got to come with that delivery, that performance to show out. So
Yeah, I really gotta sit down and watch that. To be honest.
We're gonna circle back on that because we gotta have a discussion. This man is 2-0. He's killing the competition, and I'm just like, who can beat this man in the verses? And the thing with Dipset and LOX, on paper, you're in the car just throwing on the songs. The battle's a lot closer than the actual performance. And that night, you've seen how horrible of performers that Dipset is compared to the LOX, where the chemistry is there on stage, their vocal projection as far as like rapping to an audience compared to Dipset, where they're like rapping as if like they had some goddamn block party or like a fucking I don't know to the block or some shit like, and they weren't there like for I don't know. Dipset just wasn't on the same page.
Yeah, you're right about that.
What was interesting, I was listening to the LOX on the Breakfast Club, and they were saying how they came up under Rough Riders, so that's how they got their grittiness, but they also came up under Puff, and he taught them how to be performers, like okay, you got if one of y'all is doing something, you got to be up front on the stage, you got to cover the whole stage, you got to control the crowd, so they came up under that, they were in this in the 90s, like doing their thing, so they know how to put on a show, you know what I mean. But yeah, Dipset, I was low-key rooting for them, but they definitely disappointed on that end. So.
I think we were all secretly rooting for Dipset, but we just secretly know it was going to happen. Because we all were we're all rocking the bandanas. We're all rocking the pink.
They were favorites.
Everything.
They were definitely favorites.
We're all screaming out Dipset in middle school and all that stuff. So
Dipset was a lifestyle.
He was wearing pink.
Yeah, I was watching the show wearing pink, bro. I was like, let's get it, but it is what it is, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, Dipset was a lifestyle. Like LOX, like we all knew LOX as rappers. Straight, if you're talking about rap, no beat, acapella, just straight talent. Everyone knows nobody in Dipset could come close to the LOX. We all knew that. But when you start thinking about memories and you're thinking of the younger years in middle school and high school and just like what your aura is about and trying to be cool and fit in and then trend this new trend that, Dipset was the lifestyle. The LOX, their career, their goal wasn't like predicated on that stuff. And then, Dipset had, they had those songs, Hey Ma, that's, you could play that song, anybody's gonna fucking know Hey Ma, that's in our age group. Women's gonna like it, guys, we like it, obviously, because it's a bunch of guys singing a fucking song.
I hear that. But we definitely got to get back to that. A good decipher with that one. I listened to some of it. I didn't get to listen to the whole thing.
I gotta watch it, and then we're gonna talk about it.
Oh, you know what you do? We all recap it. The four of us will jump on again, maybe add a couple people, and we come up with a discussion. We name some artists who got at least a good 15, 20 tracks, and we got to figure out who's going to dethrone.
Because you automatically say, like, to be honest, when you ask the question, automatically the first person that jumps to mind is 50. But I don't want no one getting shot on stage.
Bro, that would be so entertaining.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
It definitely has to be, it definitely got to be somebody that's going to come with the discography, but also they got to match that energy, you know what I mean? And so, I mean, yeah, 50, that's the only one I could think of right now. But
and from that era too, bro, it's just
Yeah,
50
yeah.
and G-Unit versus
Because
Jadakiss
I
and the
would
LOX. That would be it.
Bro,
That's the
I
headline.
always respected Jadakiss. But who was I bumping more? 50 Cent. I'm just gonna put that in
Bro,
perspective.
if Jadakiss starts playing those diss records he did back in the
Oh
day,
my god! Someone's gonna get murdered.
It's gonna look scary. It's gonna look scary.
I'm going to sleep.
Bro, someone's gonna get murdered. The diss track and then Piggy Bank come on, bro,
Oh
and then
my
all of a sudden
God.
Eminem comes down from the Raptors like Sting, bro. It's gonna be bad.
Bro.
Yeah.
That would be wild. Yeah, I would love to see that though. Just
That's
like
why
you
I'm 50
said,
not going to low key do it. But I'm not going to get to that. We can save that one.
he said, "Yo, listen, I got too much shows on Stars to be shooting at y'all niggas, man."
Making real money now. Stop.
Facts, bro.
He said, "Listen, I'll talk about that shit on my show when I'm ready."
Take a piss in your vitamin water. Drink that, nigga. That's exactly what Styles P said. Come on.
Look at you.
Yeah.
I would get on that stage and slap Styles P for 50. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
What's our time looking like, Carlton?
Oh, we are at 124 right now. It definitely should be
What you
wrapping this up.
Bet, let's wrap it up.
Did we crack the code?
I think we did.
We sure did.
Oh, Sway, thank you for coming on, bro. I appreciate you, showing up, showing some love to Code 99, and talk about your book. Any last words you want to say out to the audience, or people who follow you and stuff like that?
Definitely, first of all, thank you guys for having me. The show, this episode was super lit, man. I had a great time. Much success to y'all. Much success to Code 99 podcast. I would definitely love to be back on. And yeah, stay tuned. Next week, August 27th, at the Bronx Native Shop, 127 Lincoln Ave. I will be having my book release 7 to 10 p.m. Follow me at BX Writers. And yeah, man, thanks for having me.
It's our pleasure. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Put up to the release party. I'll be there taking photos.
Facts. Pull up.
Yeah, Mario, and invite us. It's funny. I was thinking about that earlier.
Friday.
No. Bro, I always invite you. I go, yo,
No. He says come to the thing. He'll say come to the thing, right? But when the thing happens, right? All I see is fucking him on Instagram, like putting up photos, and then he comes to us the next time. He'll come to us the next time and be like, "Yo, it was super lit. You should have came." Like, nigga, I didn't know what was happening. You didn't tell me. You're like, it sounds lit though.
He'll tell you after, like, yo, it was lit, man.
Exactly. You find out on fucking Instagram, like, I told y'all.
I'm telling you right now, and how Sway's co-signing the invite to pull up. I'll be there taking photos, probably get a little drink off, and then, yeah.
Facts.
Right.
And September 2nd is the next open mic as well. So.
Well, that's the tag up one, yeah, right?
That's the one Sprad gonna pull up to. Sprad, don't be scared.
Bro, he's gonna come in there with his DMX shirt on and spit some verse.
I'm dying.
Nah, he might come with a Pusha or T.I. You gotta watch it.
Push it, TT, yeah. With T.
He might come with the fitted yup on the side.
Hanging off his ear, hanging off his ear. I don't know, defying gravity, and spit some verse.
He might come with some baggy jeans and shit, some baggy shorts.
But yeah, pull up, bro. I'm always there, whether hanging out with them or doing photos. Pull up.
That sounds good.
But yeah, this has been episode 24, Code 99 podcast. Kobe.
3 guys, 1 code.
Yeah, 3 guys, 1 code. Follow us at Twitter, IG, TikTok. Join the Discord. It's halfway done. Show some love. Leave reviews
at Code 99 podcast. Peace.